My name is Moroni. I am here to share with you an account of the brother of Jared, also known as Mahonri Moriankamer. These events occurred 400 years before my life. It was at the time of the confounding of the languages at the Tower of Babel. The Lord brought Jared and his brethren forth to that great sea which divided the lands. After 4 years' time, the Lord came again unto the brother of Jared, and stood in a cloud, and talked with him. For the space of 3 hours did the Lord talk with the brother of Jared, and chastened him, because he remembered not to call upon the name of the Lord. The brother of Jared was then commanded to build a ship for the purpose of leading the Jaredites to a choice land. So let me take you back to a time when the Lord is speaking to Mahonri.
Mahonri, I will forgive thee and thy brethren of their sins. But thou shalt not sin any more, for ye shall remember that my spirit will not always strive with man. Wherefore, if ye will sin until ye are fully ripe, ye shall be cut off from my presence. Now go to work and build after the manner of barges, which ye have hereto built.
And the brother of Jared did go to work, and also his brethren, and built barges according to the instructions of the Lord. And they were small, and they were light upon the water, even like unto the lightness of a fowl upon the water. And they were built after a manner that they were exceedingly tight, even that they would hold water like unto a dish. And the bottom thereof was tight, like unto a dish, and the sides thereof were tight, like unto a dish, and the ends thereof were peaked, and the top thereof was tight, like unto a dish, and the length thereof was the length of a tree, and the door thereof, when it was shut, was tight, like unto a dish.
O Lord, I have performed the work which thou hast commanded me, and I have made the barges as thou hast directed me. In them we cannot breathe, save it is the air which is in them. Therefore we shall perish.
Behold, thou shalt make a hole in the top, and also in the bottom. And when thou shalt suffer for air, thou shalt unstop the hole, and receive air. And if it so be that the water come in upon thee, behold, ye shall stop the hole, that ye may not perish in the flood.
And it came to pass that the brother of Jared did as the Lord had commanded.
O Lord, behold, I have done even as thou hast commanded me, and I have prepared the vessel for my people, and yet there is no light in them. Behold, wilt thou suffer that we shall cross this great water in darkness?
What will ye that I should do, that ye may have light in your vessel? For behold, ye cannot have windows, for they will be dashed into pieces. Neither shall ye take fire with you, for ye shall not go by the light of fire. For behold, ye shall be as a whale in the midst of the sea, for the mountain waves shall dash upon you. Nevertheless, I will bring you up out against the depths of the sea, for the winds have gone forth out of my mouth, and also the drains and the floods have I sent forth. And behold, I prepare you against these things. For ye cannot cross this great deep, save I prepare you against the waves of the sea, and the winds which have gone forth, and the floods which shall come. Therefore, what will ye that I should prepare for you, that ye may have light when ye are swallowed up in the depths of the sea?
The brother of Jared, after building the 8 vessels which the Lord commanded, went forth unto the mount, which they called Mount Shelem, because of its exceeding height, and did molten out of a rock 16 small stones, and they were white and clear, even as transparent glass. And he did carry them in his hands upon the top of the mount, and cried again unto the Lord, saying,
O Lord, thou hast said that we must be encompassed about by the floods. Now behold, and do not be angry with thy servant because of his weaknesses before thee. For we know that thou art holy and dwell in the heavens, and that we are unworthy before thee. Because of the fall our nature has become evil continually, nevertheless thou hast given us a commandment, that we must call upon thee, that from thee we may receive according to our desires. Thou hast smitten us because of our iniquity, and hast driven us forth, and for these many years have we been in the wilderness. Nevertheless, thou hast been merciful unto us. Look upon me in pity, and turn away thine anger from this thy people, and suffer not that they shall go forth across this raging deep in darkness. But behold, these things which I have molten out of rock, and I know that thou hast all power, and can do whatsoever thou wilt for the benefit of man. Therefore, touch these stones with thy finger, and prepare them, that they may shine forth in darkness, and they shall shine forth unto us in the vessels which we have prepared, that we may have light while we shall cross the sea. Behold, thou can do this. We know that thou art able to show forth great power, which looks small unto the understanding of men.
Arise, why hast thou fallen?
I saw thy finger, O Lord. I fear thou wilt smite me, for I knew not thee had flesh and blood.
Because of thy faith thou hast seen that I shall take upon me flesh and blood, and never has man come before me with such exceeding faith as thou hast. For were it not so, ye could not have seen my finger. Sawest thou more than this?
No, Lord, please, Lord, show thyself unto me.
Believest thou the words which I shall speak?
Yes, Lord, I know that thou speakst the truth, for thou art a God of truth, and cannot lie.
Because thou knowest these things, ye are redeemed from the fall. Therefore ye are brought back into my presence. Therefore I have showed myself unto you. Behold, I am he who was prepared from the foundations of the world to redeem my people. Behold, I am Jesus Christ.
And now I will not make a full account of these things this evening. I will say that Jesus Christ showed himself unto this man in the Spirit. And the brother of Jared witnessed that he was created after the Lord's image. Yea, even that all men were created in the beginning after his image. He had faith no longer, for he knew, with nothing doubting.